Welcome everyone. In this video lecture, we'll discuss about diode equivalent circuit, diode specification sheet, and the application of diode. First, diode equivalent circuit. What is before going through diode equivalent circuit? First, come to the point. What is equivalent circuit? An equivalent circuit is a combination of elements properly chosen to best represent the actual terminal characteristics of a device or system in a particular operating region. That means an equivalent circuit is a combination of elements like resistors, capacitors, or inductors that are properly chosen to best represent the actual terminal characteristics of a device or systems like diode or transistors in a particular operating region. Now there is a question arises, why we need equivalent circuit, why the equivalent circuit is needed. That the answer is that we cannot use traditional circuit analysis technique like Thevenin's theorems, Norton's theorems, or superposition theorems with actual device. That is, if you have device like diode, transistors in the circuit, so we use the traditional circuit analysis technique like Thevenin's theorems, Norton's theorems, or superposition theorems to find the parameters like current, voltage, and resistances. So it will not easy. So in place of that the device, we use the equivalent circuit, so we can easily apply that traditional circuit analysis technique like Thevenin's theorems, Norton's theorems, or superposition theorems to find the parameters like voltage, current, and resistances. So the equivalent circuit is very important. Now come to the now come equivalent circuit for diode. There are three equivalent circuits are used for the diode. The first one is linear equivalent circuit, the second one is simplified equivalent circuit, and third one is ideal equivalent circuit. First, piecewise linear equivalent circuit. In this model, we'll assume that the curve to be linear, there is some non-linearity. That means we'll in this case we'll assume that the curve to be linear, instead there is some non-linearity. So now come to the characteristics graph for the piecewise linear circuit. In this case, you see the x-axis represents the supply voltage Vd, and y-axis represents the current, diode current Id, and this is the Vk, that is the knee voltage or barrier voltage, and this is the graph for the this is the for the forward characteristics, and this is the graph for the forward characteristics graph for the diode in case of piecewise linear equivalent circuit, and the slope of the graph represents the average resistance of the diode. This is the slope of the graph represents the average resistance of the diode. That means the average resistance, we know that the average resistance of the resistance of the diode can be found by using the equation R average equal to delta Vd divided by delta ID, that is change in voltage divided by change in current. So if in characteristics or specification sheet of a diode is not available for the resistances, the average resistances Rab, we can we can approximate it by the AC resistance Rd. That means if the specification sheet of the diode, the average resistance is not mentioned, it can be approximated by the AC resistances, AC resistance of the diode, that is Rd. Now the piecewise linear equivalent circuit can be represented by this model. As you see in this figure, this is the ideal diode. This we will use this ideal diode symbol to represent the direction of current. That in this case we will use this ideal diode symbol to represent the direction of the current, and as you know that this is the barrier potentials voltage or knee voltage, and we know that this voltage opposes the flow of the current, and the polarity of the voltage is plus this side and minus this side. That is represent, as you see in this model, the Vk is represented by this polarity, plus is this side, minus is this side, and the average resistance of diode is represented by Rab. So the total now the model can be represented by this the piecewise linear equivalent circuit model by represented by this. The positive side is connected to this side, positive side of the supply voltage is connected to this side, and negative side of the supply voltage is connected to this side, and voltage drop across the diode is Vd. Now come to the second model, that is uh, simplified model. In this case, there we make two assumptions, that in case of previous one the curve is linear, instead of there is some linearity, and the second assumption is here the average resistance of the diode is 0. Why this we take the average resistance of diode as 0 in this case? In this case we assume that the resistance provided by the network is very greater than the average resistance of the diode. So we can take the average resistance of the diode by using, if now if the average resistance is 0, we know that average resistance is 1 by slope. So 1 by slope equal to 0. So slope is infinite. So tan theta slope, we know that tan theta is infinite, so tan theta equal to infinite. Now theta equal to tan inverse infinite, that theta equal to 90 degree. By using this, if you plot the VI characteristics for this model, now this is the x-axis represent the voltage Vd, and y-axis represent the current, diode current Id, and this is the represent this voltage represent the barrier voltage or knee voltage, and theta is represent here. This is the theta is 90 degree here, and this graph, this line represent the Rav equal to 0. This is almost straight line, as you see in this case, straight line through the Vk. Now this model can be represented as, there is one modification, that our average voltage average resistance of the diode is 0, so we can eliminate the average resistance. So eliminating the average resistance, there is the ideal diode. Now the knee voltage or barrier voltage, the polarity of the barrier will plus in the side, minus in this side. So this is and this will be the diode current Id will flow in these directions and connect positive this side and negative this side of the supply voltage. The voltage drop across the diode is Vd. This is the simplified model for the diode. Now come to the ideal model. Here as we already discussed this case in previous video lecture, here the average resistance for the diode is 0 ohm and the barrier voltage Vk is 0 volt. Why the average resistance is 0? That is, here the resistance provided by the network is very large as compared to the average resistance the diode itself. So we can assume that average resistance for the diode is 0 ohm, and the supply voltage E network means the supply potentials of the circuit is very greater than that of voltage barrier potential voltage. So we can assume that Vk is also 0. So now eliminating the average resistance and barrier potential voltage, the model can be now represented as in this manner. There is only one ideal diode figure in this figure. So representing the ideal, that the current through that Id and voltage drop across that is Vd. Now the graph for this model is, as we have already discussed in previous video lecture, that the ideal case the current in the reverse bias is 0 and voltage in forward bias is 0. So and current is Id. So the graph is represented in this way. So I hope you understand the equivalent circuit models of the diode. Now come to the diode specification sheets. All manufacturers of semiconductor devices provides data on specific diodes for the users to make proper utilization of the device. What is diode specification sheets? That means the manufacturing industry of the semiconductor device provides data that will helpful for the users for safety use of the devices. So the data could be a brief description limited to one page or more than that. The data can be maybe one page or more than one page. This includes the informations arranged in tables, graphs, etc. The informations are arranged in tables or graphs. The informations includes in case of diode, the forward voltage Vf at specified current and temperatures, the maximum forward current If at specified temperature, the reverse saturation current IR at a specified voltage and temperatures. Now the reverse voltage rating PIV or PRV, that means peak inverse voltage or peak reverse voltage, or VPR breakdown voltage at specified temperature, the maximum power dissipation levels at a particular temperature, capacitance levels, reverse recovery time TRR, and operating temperature range, that at what temperature the diode can operate safely. Now, depending on the type of the diode being considered, additional data may also be provided. What are these additional data? Such as frequency range, noise levels, switching times, thermal resistance levels, and peak repetitive values. For application in mind, the significance of data will usually be self-apparent. If the maximum power or dissipation rating is also provided, it is understood by the understood to be equal to the following product: Vd max equal to Vd into Id, where Vd and Id are diode current and voltage at a particular point of operation respectively. That means if maximum power or dissipation rating is provided, thus maximum power dissipation equal to Vd into Id. Vd is diode voltage, supply voltage, Id is diode current at a particular region of operations. Now come to applications of the diode. That is diodes are used in a wide the application of diode is um, very sorry the diodes are used in various applications. Here we mention some of applications, that some common applications are diode given below. The diodes can use as rectifiers or power diodes in DC power supply. Diodes can use as rectifiers in case of clipper circuit, in clamper circuit, in logic gates, in voltage multipliers, in a reverse current protection circuit. Diode also can be used as the signal diode in communication circuit, as Zener diodes in voltage stabilizing circuit, as varactor diode in radio and TV receivers. So there are many more applications of that, but here are some applications are mentioned. I hope you understand the concept of equivalent model of the diode specification sheets, and some applications of diode. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching.